Nanotechnologies, the manipulation of materials 1/80,000th of the width of a human hair. Within the last few years, there's been an explosion in the number of products we're able to buy that exist because of nanotechnologies. For example, the secret ingredient in this food container are silver nanoparticles that fight bacteria. And this sunscreen is also transparent thanks to nanotechnology. The applications are almost unbounded, crossing many areas of science and many different uses, and that does raise questions. Firstly, do we, the consumer, have the facts about nanotechnologies?
My name's John Parry. I'm retired. I used to be a production manager. I didn't realise how little I knew. In fact, I didn't know anything. I think this is one thing where the government, as the power in the country, has got to be involved, but they've got to look at it in such tremendous depth.
In fact, a recent Which survey found that 61% of people questioned hadn't even heard of the term nanotechnology. But the applications now are growing rapidly. Already there's research into how to better detect, diagnose and treat disease. In the environment, scientists are looking into green energy capture, water purification and anti-pollution measures, for example. There's also work on food production, cosmetics and domestic consumer products.
Across the world there has been a huge increase in research in this area. We know that as the population of the world aspires to a better standard of living, we're not going to be able to do it by having everyone living as we do now, with the technologies that we have now, unsustainable and old-fashioned as they are. So it's really, that's why it's so important.
What are your particular concerns? What are your particular questions around?
From the consumer's perspective, the Which Citizens panel has highlighted 3 key areas to be addressed: regulation, public information and public safety.
Hi, my name's Amanda, I'm 41, I'm married with 3 children.
What would you like to see?
More trials, more investigations into it, and maybe 5 years down the line, how it's gone, is there any side effects, and everyone should know about them even if they're minimal.
Crucially, there's been little research about the health and environmental effects of exposure to some manufactured nanoparticles in the environment, and government scientists have raised questions about how to assess their safety.
We think that nanotechnologies will offer a whole range of benefits for consumers, and they already are. Everything from self-cleaning windows to more effective cancer drugs. But what concerns us is that the research and regulation isn't keeping up with the pace of the development, and we want to see the government taking much more action to make sure that consumers are properly protected.
I'm Adrian Moss, I'm 40 years of age and I'm a psychiatric nurse. Well, the downsides really is, will nanotechnologies be regulated? The risks, I think, with regulation, maybe substandard products, I think you'll have to stop those. But on whole, I think it's a very good idea.
Nanotechnology is already here. It surrounds us every day. It offers huge potential and we're already benefiting in many ways. But many of these fundamental questions are far from being answered.